Hello, guys.
Hola.
It is G2 mini message time.
Number 10.
Week 10. We made it to week
Woo!
10. We are still alive. Not necessarily thriving, but we are surviving. So
Oh, I feel like I'm doing good.
I was speaking for everybody. Some people are not thriving. I kind of just go back and forth. So that's why I said just not necessarily. You might be thriving, you might be surviving.
I feel like today, definitely with the sun being out and it being warm, I'm like, oh, summer is coming, which I'm really excited.
June 1st is in a week.
Less than that.
June 1st is Monday. So yeah,
right.
We're close.
Today is Wednesday.
Yeah, that's crazy. We're almost to official summertime.
Yeah.
And what would have been the end of your school year. But it still is, but it's not, just different.
Yeah, 100%. We're just rolling.
Yeah.
We're rolling.
And so I'm guessing by now, if you're watching these, you know what we do. It's just a short time for us to encourage you on a Wednesday because we don't get to do G2 right now. And so we just wanted to see us to see you, even though we can't see you. That didn't make any sense. But
right. Just for us to gather together apart.
And encourage you guys, hopefully. And just say hello. So
what if this whole thing was actually just for you and I to hang out and just say stuff?
I think I wouldn't surprise people. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that would basically be a podcast. This is just,
Right.
Yeah.
Like, should we start a podcast? What would our podcast be about?
I don't know. Let's not go into that. That would take too long. I don't want to get down that rabbit hole.
Okay.
Starting really serious and then them just start slowly turning more and more like humorous and less important. So that's
Yes, I can totally see that. So should we jump on into it?
Yeah, so if you've been following along, we've been reading through the book of Romans. We went through Matthew first, and then we went all the way through Acts, and now we're on Romans. That's just how long this quarantine has been. And so, which we will be coming out with plan shortly here because we put on 2 extra chapters on Romans on our graphic.
Yes, so sorry, we made a mistake. We're human. Forgive us. We did chapter 17 and 18 in Romans, and there's no 17 and 18. So we're
Friday we will be putting out, Friday or Saturday, we will be letting people know our new book that we're going to be doing. We might change it up, go out of the New Testament. We'll see. So, we're on currently chapter 14, and I think both Britt and I have verses from chapter 14. That
Do you want to go first?
I can go first, yeah.
Okay.
So my first, not my first. I did highlight multiple verses, and that's why I said first, but I'm going to only read one. And it's Romans 14:13, which says, "Therefore, let us stop passing judgment on one another. Instead, make up your own mind not to put any stumbling block or obstacle in the way of a brother or sister." The reason why this stood out to me is I think it's really easy in our culture to judge people and even not really realize you're judging people either by scrolling through social media or through a text conversation or even hanging out with them in person. It's so easy for us to judge. And this verse is really clearly stating, hey, we're not supposed to judge people. And the reason why is it actually creates obstacles for those people that we love and care about. And even if you don't necessarily love and care about them, we're called not to create those stumbling blocks for people so that they aren't feeling like there are people against them or that people don't like them. And so the Bible calls us to love people and not judge them. Even if you disagree with their choices, even if you see something that you're like, ooh, I don't like that, it isn't a place where we as Christians are supposed to look at them and go, oh, I'm better than them, or, oh, they're bad people. We're just supposed to show the love of Jesus. And especially in this time, when Britt and I were chatting about this before, it's very easy as we're kind of all navigating this coronavirus season where slowly people are, the phases are starting to look like they're going to start and all these things. Right. We can't be judging people's choices if they want to stay in their home longer or if they're like, I want to hang out with everybody.
Yeah. It's
not our place. And so the Bible makes it really clear. Let's not judge because it's going to create a stumbling block. And let's just replace that with love. And that's really will show who Jesus really is. Jesus was never about judging people. That's why the Pharisees were kind of the bad guys in those stories, is they're constantly judging. And then you have Jesus who's just like, I'm going to love these people, all these horrible sinners that all these people didn't like. he just loves them. And
Yeah.
that's really what Christianity is all about. And so we want to be doing that. And I want to be doing that. And I want to improve on that. So that's kind of what stood out to me.
That's really good. I think that's like such a timely word. So good job.
Thank you. Yes. And now to you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so I am in chapter 14, and the verse I really loved was in wow, words and me are just doing really good today. So verse 19 is what I am going to read, and it says, "So then, let us aim for harmony in the church and try to build each other up." And I love the word aim for harmony. I love that Jane was saying, like, hey, we're not called to judge each other. It's so clear in the Bible that that's not our job. That's not our role. Why take on something that we don't need to take on? And what we should be doing is aiming for harmony, for peace and love within each other. And I love that line of try to build each other up. And I was like, man, okay, we're still not necessarily together physically, but we can be together through building each other up. Like, how hard is it to send out an encouraging text and just tell someone, hey, I'm thinking about you, I love you, I appreciate you, or hey, here's a really great quality I see in you, or here's something that like I see God doing in your life. It takes just a second, but it can mean so much to people. And maybe it's not even like a friend, maybe it's your parents, maybe it's your siblings that you need to go and build them up and say, hey, I appreciate you doing what you're doing. Like, and then the thought of like living in harmony and aiming for harmony, it makes me think of like the Trinity, right? Not to get too like Christian.
Spiritual.
Yeah. But I think about relationships. Relationships matter so much to God that there's the Trinity, God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. And they're in perfect harmony. So why can't we look to that and be like, if they're working so hard to be in harmony, we can also be in harmony with each other. Yeah. So just encouraging you guys today, wherever you're at. Maybe you're the one who's needing a bit of encouragement. Look to the Lord. He wants to encourage you. He wants to build you up, and turn to your friends and build each other up. You know, how powerful can that be?
Yeah. And if you don't have any friends that are encouraging to you ever, find some good new friends that love you for you, because they may not be the best friends.
Yeah. Now is the time more than ever to evaluate and see where you're at with people, and if they're building you up or if they're tearing you down. Maybe they shouldn't have so much say in your life.
Yeah, that's so true. Well,
okay, announcements.
Couple things, yep.
So Fridays, we're still doing our Zoom calls with you guys. It's been really fun. Our list of people who have won.
Yeah, our champions have just grown.
Our Zoom champs have grown. So we're still continuing with that. Friday, middle school at 3, high school at 4.
If you haven't already been added to that email list to get invites every week, message us or email us or text us with your email so that we can send you the invite. And then the other thing is, as we kind of start to get into the summer, we know we're all excited to be back together. Brittany and I can't wait to be able to do stuff together, but we don't quite know when that's going to be yet. And so we will let you know as we get there. And we'll also still be doing our Zoom calls. We'll still be doing this, our mini messages.
Our Gigo plans.
Yep. And so kind of just look out. And if you have questions, you're welcome to ask us, but we don't have all the answers. So not like no one does. So except for Jesus. So.
Jesus has all the answers. And then one other announcement is seniors in high school. Grace Church and G2, we've been planning and dreaming up of some things just to celebrate you guys. So if you, or maybe your friends who don't necessarily attend church, but they want to celebrate with us.
Or if they go to Grace, but they don't go to G2 and you're friends with them.
Yes.
Yeah.
We just want to make it open to you guys. And so please, what are we saying? Text, email, message.
Text us. You guys know us. Text us is probably the best way to get a hold of us. And we'll probably be doing some type of lunch or dinner with Pastor Dave to celebrate you and us. And then we might be trying to do some other things, but those are all still in the works. So we just want you to know we love you, seniors, and we want to celebrate you because this is a big deal, and this year has not been normal. So
totally, we've been praying for all of you guys, as well as all the other transitions, thinking of like our 5th graders that will be 6th graders coming in, and then also even 8th grade up to high school. Like, we understand transitions are going to be taking place. We want to celebrate you. Sorry, I thought I heard someone knock on my door.
Oh, you're good. I was like, oh, someone's there.
Weird.
Okay, well, with that, I think Mini
Wait.
10 is done.
Do you have any jokes?
Oh, okay. So I have to give my wife credit because this is she heard this at work, so I will.
My sister.
Because it is really good. What do you call an indecisive bee?
What?
A maybe.
That's good.
So
That's good.
So good. Okay, well, we love you. We miss you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. If you need anything or need to chat with both of us, one of us, please reach out. We are here for you. We're available. Just say it and we're there for you. So
say it.
Yeah, just say it.
Just say it.
Just say it. Okay.
There's a song. I'm going to not sing it, though.
Okay, yeah. I thought of a song, too. Okay.
I thought of 2 songs.
Oh, wow. There you go. Okay.
We should have a singing competition, even though you and I can't sing.
No.
Maybe just a song. Like,
I'll do a lip sync competition, but I will not do a sing competition.
Okay, well, you guys will have to come back next week and check it out, see if we have anything.
See what we do. Okay.
There's like nothing.
Yeah, probably not. Okay. Goodbye, guys. We love you.
Bye.